Alright, y'all feel like opening up some cards? Good, me too. After a while, you get your eBay stack coming in, and before long, you start to forget what you even ordered. Gotta go through them, man. And this is a cool one. It's one I had to get from the Sports Illustrated set Flair did a few years ago. It's Vita Blue. I promise it's him. He's behind that sticker. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing a lot better than I sound, I promise. For some reason I went to hit record and I can't talk. But like usual, if you hit play on this video, thank you so much. So, alright, this is some good stuff. I've been breaking out from my normal Braves and WWE guys to get some favorites of my childhood, and this is something that I ended up with from I think this is it's the Upper Deck set from a few years ago, where I got a two Lenny Dykstras and a Doc Gooden. So the guy was selling both of them together. So it's like, man, I got to do it. Living dangerously, just tearing into packages. I've got burned doing that too many times, but it could happen. Speaking of Sports Illustrated sets, this is one that Tots has been doing this past year of famous covers, and that was the rule that I made for myself, was I would just buy all of them that had Braves guys on them, and sure enough, they did a Hank Aaron from the 7-15 game, so had to get that. And I drug my feet while they had them on the website, and I missed out, so I had to track that one back down on the good old eBay. But there are plenty of them out there, so you can do that. So that's been working out. Just in case you need to. Oh man, this is a recent one that I've been trying to track down. It's from the Bowman set from a few years ago. No, it's a Top set. No, it's Bowman. Ian Anderson. So it's a good one. Now, this is a card that I found out existed recently. I don't know a thing about the show, but for the show Stargate Atlantis, there's a Bill Nye card out there. If you're interested, go get it. Bill Nye. That's science guy. Couldn't tell you the first thing about Stargate, any of them, but I saw that card was out there, so man, I gotta make that happen. And this is causing all kind of problems. Speaking of, favorites from when I was a kid, had to track down. This is from the Topps Heritage, I do believe, from this past year. It's Jim Abbott. He's another guy that you'd be shocked at how tough his cards are to come by. I mean, there are plenty of them out there. It's just, apparently there are a lot of Jim Abbott fans that did not realize. I thought, oh man, that won't be that hard to get. And it took me forever to find one. Win the auction and all that sorts of stuff that you gotta do. This is a graded card that it's one of those cards that I remember it being popular back in the day and thinking, I don't need that. And turns out it did. But it's the 19 90 Donruss, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz error card. That's Tom Glavine, but that's not his name, so that's another one of those cards. It's like, back in the day, I remember it being pretty popular. I was like, why does anybody care? But the older I get, it's like, well, now I need it, so got that done. This is another guy that didn't play with the Braves very long, but enjoyed him while he was here. It's from the Topps Archive set. It's Derek Lee from a few years ago. Oh man, this is another favorite from back in the day. It's the man from Duke, Bobby Hurley. You remember his shoes, the ITZs in the zone? I had to have a pair of those. It's one of the few basketball player related endorsement pairs of shoes that I ever had, and they were terrible on your feet. But I had to have them because it was Bobby Hurley. This most recent WWE card of Candice LeRae from NXT set from this past year. She's got so many cards out there that are just like the posed portrait stocks that I just don't like. But this one I dug and had to get, so. For the time being, that's the best card I think she has. For me. Oh man, speaking of favorites from back in the day, this is a Dennis Eckersley from, this is a Donruss set from a few years ago, and I liked it because he did an inscription of the 95 Cy Young winner, so that's a good one. And wrapping us up to finish this off, let's do it with a bang. If I could remember what this card is, I could probably help you out a lot. Oh man, it's Jack Swagger. Well, you know, we tried anyway. Man, y'all have a good one. Bye.